Gururmurti Pujamulam Gururpadam Mantramulam Gururvakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa Om Shri Gurave Namaha.
I was, at that time they were born in India. I see them as citizens here. Out of pure pride and happiness. All of you know more about the contemporary world, the good and bad of everything happening around us, whether it is in America or in Asia, India or Pakistan, China or Russia, whatever you know. But then, knowing something about what is happening is one thing. How do we react to what we are noticing? Our reaction need not necessarily be in action. Even mental attitude, we react appropriately to what is happening around us. That is called the citizenship. A citizen cannot be a mute, helpless victim to or witness to what is happening. We should have to react to it. At least by saying a word, sending 2 lines of message to your daily newspaper, making a protest or making an appreciation, agreeing or disagreeing. In that context, I would appeal to all the people from India here to continue to be lively citizens of India even from here. That's our fundamental responsibility. It's not a charity that you do something for India. No, it's your duty. You have no choice. It's not by choice that you want to be a citizen, by compulsion, by definite, as a matter of duty. Many things are happening. We are living in the midst of controversies. Most of the unhappy happenings in India are ascribed by many people to many people. Some people ascribe all that is bad in India to the religion. Some other people ascribe all that is happening that's bad to the politics. Yes, all of them are partly true. No one is totally true. Because most of these opinions and the expressions come out of not judgments, but their attitudes. A man has to give a judgment. He must arrive at a judgment about what is happening, that is, I would say. Every citizen owes this to his motherland, to his country, in his own way. That is, democracy is not just casting your vote once in 5 years. That doesn't complete your responsibility as a citizen. After giving your vote in the election, as long as the government runs, you must be a watchful, you must be a watchdog. Keep criticizing, approving, disapproving, and giving your opinion, because so that you are judging your own vote. Remember that. Whether my vote has been rightly cast or otherwise. So after the vote, every day you have to keep watch what is happening in the country. That is one thing. Then the conflicts are to be traced to religions, to political parties. Most of the political parties are based on religions in India. There is no politics without religion. But is religion as it is without politics, inherently. They have politicized the religions and they have politicized even the poverty. Poverty is a very attractive subject for the politician. So there has got to be some poverty continuously so that he can speak about it in the next election. Not destroy the poverty. That kind of very strange things are there. Every Indian citizen must not stop with casting his vote, but continuously keep watch on what is happening. So that when one day you are returning to your country, you would not say, I was totally out of touch from all that has been happening. Suddenly I have descended from America. Now I find many things not known to me. You cannot say that. You have to know. Your communication with them. With a small piece in your pocket, you are communicating with the whole world. Why not communicate with your motherland? That's one thing. Then, I have already said, this great country has given you a wonderful opportunity to make use of your qualifications and efficiency, earn some money, make yourself comfortable, live in a highly organized society. And this opportunity given by this country to you must be acknowledged with gratitude. Honest and sincere gratitude, you must acknowledge that. You must say, thank you very much. It is in the part of this culture away. Very day, any citizen thanks any other citizen 100 times in this country. It's a good culture. That has to be inculcated in yourself, in your relatives, in your friends, and that has to be extended to the country also, motherland. So giving a sense of, expressing your sense of gratitude and also doing something for the less fortunate people even in this country is a moral responsibility. There are poor people here. It's not the exclusive responsibility of the government to eradicate poverty. Basically, it is the responsibility of the citizens to take care of the poor and then ask the government to do supplement what they are doing. Or hand in with your cooperation with the government, you must also do something for the people, poor people here, whatever this country is. Third thing is, if you think you have a great heritage and higher values in your mind, you have inherited a great system of values and spirituality. Try to share it with your friends here also. That's very necessary. So in that sense, having absorbed the good qualities of our heritage there, you can express yourself. Thereby you are going to be a cultural ambassador here. There is one consul general here and there, and an ambassador. I don't know how much he knows about his country. He is an IFS officer, has been sent here on duty, he takes his care. He attends to the Indian VIPs coming here. That's not all. An ambassador has to be a cultural friend also in the country in which he is posted. So if he is not capable of doing everything, every Indian citizen can do something. Share the Indian history. After reading it, you read the Indian history. You understand the complexity of the Indian history. What all that has happened in the last 20 centuries and another 50 centuries before that. Yes, at least the history of India has to be known, the basic outline of it, for about 7,000 to 8,000 years up to now. Then if you think you have understood some of that, you share it, your feelings with the local friends. When we go out, what we ought to earn is not some dollars alone. We have to earn friendship. We have to earn many friends here. Earning friends is a lasting wealth. Try to earn many friends here. Share your culture with them and express your friendship to them. So then I would say you are lively citizens, not merely on the rolls, the payrolls of some company. That's not enough. Then this is very common thing, as in a materialistic life, these are the basic good things of material life. Beyond material life there is another, what is known as destiny. None of us is totally independent. We are not masters of our times or our experiences or our losses and gains. They are not in our control. There is a wonderful truth in this creation, that everything is destiny. By destiny we are experiencing, we are getting what we are not getting, we are not getting what we are not getting. Every happening, every experience is destined. That is why God in Bhagavad Gita says, I am time. Time itself is the container. All happenings on the globe or in the cosmos are the contents of the container. Container is the God. They are everything that is happening. That's an earthquake or supernova or something exploding somewhere. A new star is born, 2 stars are dying. They are all contents in that huge container that is God. So therefore He is time. In that sense, God has no beginning, no end, always there presently. Which is to say, He is pervading everything here. In the 5 elements, in the water, sky, earth, in the flower, in the beautiful dove that you are playing with, or the poisonous snake, He is equally present in all. That is to be understood. How can the God be present in a snake as well as the dove beautifully? They are not equally, they are not pleasant, both of them. That is the secret. God has no attitude. He is the... We create a God's attitude to yourself, to ourselves, by our prayer. Left to Himself, He has no attitude to you. You have done your karma, you are reaping the benefits, or good or bad of your karma. He is a witness. He is the lawmaker. The law is working. He is not working in every detail. So, having made the law that works, He is only a witness. We have to create a positive attitude of the God to yourself by your own attitude. Otherwise, He has no particular attitude to you. If He is angry with you, He has to be angry with everybody. If He loves you, He loves all. He is not a specially kind man to anybody. It is a force that is working witness to all. So I have to pray to the God to give me something, or punish me, or punish my enemy. So then He force acts. But before that, we have to deserve His grace, His kindness, by our quality. A person who deserves the grace of God by prayer and by correct conduct, his prayers are answered. Sometimes in the history of, in the Puranas of India, even demons did the tapas. They also meditated on God. They got many boons, but all of them they proved to be destructive to the world and to themselves. So they created the negative attitude of God unto themselves, to the detriment of the whole world, to their own ultimate destruction. So we have to create the attitude of God appropriate to you by clean conduct. Best thing is to wish everybody well. How to enjoy security throughout life? Pray to the God for the security of all. That may include your enemies also. Don't try to exclude them. By praying for the welfare of all, the boon is given to you, it includes your own welfare. So simple, it's not difficult. But during the prayer, you can forget about your enmity of somebody. When you say, God, take care of all, I am one of them. Help us to help ourselves. Give us the right direction. Let us think, let all of us think in the right direction, in a way that is not detrimental to anybody's interest, in a way which is righteous, in a way which you approve. You make us think in the righteous direction. You take care of all. So I am there, one of them. It is the best way. Although people pray, religions can never die, I tell you. Even another 2000 years later, all the religions will be quite alive and kicking. That is the inevitable state of affairs. But then what is the attitude? Attitude is what is beneficial to everybody is obviously beneficial to you. Your security is part of the security of the society. There can't be an exclusive security, exclusive grace from the God. So God is equal. He has no attitude to anybody, which is why when people are fighting in the name of God, He is not acting. When people are praying to God for everybody's good. Even there he doesn't seem to be active. But his attitude to the individual depends on his own. The attitude that he created in the God unto himself. That's a very important thing. Now the entire human civilization has reached a very, very highly advanced stage, and is treating Mars and Moon as the next door. Yes, they are walking on the moon, but to what benefit is the basic question. At what cost? But they are all of some intellectual interest, curious. That there are many more things to be done here and now on our own planet before we invade other planets. So there is this ultimate stage of development of science and technology. We have to be more cautious in making use of it, not merely acquiring. It's like a man acquired lots of money, wealth, but he doesn't know, he doesn't have the backbone, the moral backbone. He might misuse it. Similarly, technology and scientific advancement have to be put to correct use of the good for the good of the entire mankind. Science and technology is just science, knowledge. It doesn't belong to any particular individual. It is in the hands of some individual. It belongs to the entire mankind. So that's the kind of attitude we have to develop. So whatever is happening, be a witness to it. At the same time, react in your own wisdom, in your own judgment, what you think is appropriate. Even if some money is spent on the science and technology which is not applicable to the welfare of the mankind, you make a protest about it. That is citizenship. Let you not spend so much money on going around the Mars. Please spend that money on the poor people and close by. You can say this. And that way you are doing your duty. Your responsibility is to react to what is happening. But be a witness, be to observe whatever that is happening. Third thing is our maximum respect and friendship for India here. Let not there be any misunderstandings, wrong ideas and opinions about Indian culture. Although the newspapers from India do not present a respectable picture of India, it's for you to correct their other opinions. The newspapers are not the representatives of India today. They are representing the confused chaos. They report only chaos. They don't report the merits of people, merits of the culture. They are opposed to that also, because press is not very well educated. They are only informed, sometimes very misinformed. They carry on the misinformation to the readers also. That way, please represent India, the cultural India, the values of India, the history of India, all these things. In your spare time, not only some Sankirtan and Bhajan that has to take place. These kids have done very well. I love it. Also let there be some education about the Indian history and culture. Let that be thoroughly understood, correct perspective. And India's history is being criticized. What is the use of criticizing history? So I am strongly condemning what had happened in 15th century. What is the use of it? What is to be done today is the more important. Kartavyam, King Kartavyam is more important. Caste system is there in India. Caste system has disappeared long ago. There is a sub-caste system that is working. It's much worse than the caste system. That's a horrible thing. But you can't even agree with any person. There are many things in which you have to express your opinion, communicate your thoughts to that country, writing to the journalists, writing to the people, addressing the governor, addressing the president. Why did you not do this? Why did you do that? Address the Prime Minister. Why did you favor this? Why did you not take care of the other person? What is your choice? How do you justify your choice of the post of a governor? You have appointed somebody. Why did you not do that? The other one. What is the mechanism that went into this decision? What is the background on which this has happened? put questions at least. They would so. No doubt your export quality, I agreed yesterday. Export quality for not for your own good. Any goods that are well manufactured and high quality goods are exported for the benefit of this country. The same principle should apply to you also. But read the history, read this. I am not asking you to do tapas here, because I know what you can, what you cannot do. Pray to the God, share your culture with the local friends, make friends here. 10 years later, you should be able to say, I have 10 American friends. I have been here for 10 years. They understand me. They understand my country through me. I have expressed, I know what is good about this. I have absorbed what is good here. The best of both worlds. That is to be achieved by all. Invite your American friends to India. Take them to your country, to your village, to your place. Show them around. Tell them what is good about it. That is very necessary. The government ambassadors, they don't do. Even an ambassador is chosen on some criteria. He is related to so and so. He is Falana caste. He is that belongs to this party or that party. That way. The choice has never been excellent. I don't say they are bad, but there are other better people who should have been chosen also. So this is a great country, highly organized public life, and the best of both worlds should be attempted. Keep praying for the good of all your colleagues here, your friends here, and your friends at home. Daily light a lamp. Tell the mother, hey Mahalakshmi, universal mother, everything that is living on the earth is your creation. You are the mother. Whether it's the lion or tiger, or the mendicant or sannyasi, or a nobleman or an evil man, all are your children. So we are addressing you as the mother of all creation. And when I express that, when I say that you are our mother, be a mother to us in your attitude. Let us experience your motherhood towards us. See, it's Parashakti also. Addressing Shakti as Parashakti may not be very beneficial. Addressing the Parashakti as a mother is more beneficial. The kind of designation you give, it gives a reply to you. Designation. Durga is protectress. She protects you. Lakshmi is the giver of health. The basic patent criticism against Hinduism is why so many gods and goddesses. In fact, one element, one truth is pervading all. They are different performing forces. Like in the entire United States is governed by the president, but there are 10 million officials. The director of medical services is not director of public health. Director of public health is not the director of agriculture. You can't go to the director of agriculture for relief of your health. No, you go to that office. So the needs of the mankind, the needs of the running world are manifold. People ask for the appropriate aspect of one God. Remember this. Clear your own doubts when somebody puts question to you. And the other basic criticism against the Hinduism is worshipping idols. No, Hindus are not worshipping idols. Hindus are worshipping gods and goddesses in the idol form, through the idols. That's the means to the end. We don't stop with worship of the idols. Through the idols we worship the. When you are chanting the mantra, it is addressed to the goddess, and you are pouring water on this. So remember this. Clarify your own doubts. Be communicable to the friends. So I am happy to see you all once again. I will be leaving in 4 or 5 days. I am inviting my American friends to visit India. I can, so that in my own humble way I can take care of you. See India. I will show you around. There are some interesting places of history and culture, history and religion, history and chaos, Better to see that. I mean, it's a wonderful, most wonderful museum on the globe is India. There can't be anything more interesting than that. All the museums of the world put together is only 1/100th of India. But good and bad, I can tell you, you will be convinced. So, many American friends had come to me. Thanks to Mr. James, he brought some people. Again, I am inviting all of them. And I don't have very long range plans. I have memories of the old plans. A man who thinks of his future is young. A man who thinks of his past is old. That is my story. So simple. So I belong to this other category, second one. Remember, anything, any one of you can speak to me anytime about not very small things. If there is any worthwhile subject matter in which I can advise you, take me. My prayers for all the good of all of you is always there. You don't have to ask for it. That's only one job I do, morning and evening, every day, day and night, during the sleep, during the dream. Welfare of all. So, this extended family of this individual is not very big. Maybe it's about 10,000 here. But what is 10,000 in the about 40 million? So, my long extended family has to be safe. For their security and safety, all the 40 million in America must be happy. So that is how, that's the corollary I come to. So I wish well for America so that my people are happy. Something like that. There is a selfish interest also. Then the prayers are more intense. It's a very nice thing. So out of love you do anything. Pray to the God for the welfare of all people. And don't bother about your way of worshipping is technically correct or not. Don't bother too much about it. So attitude is more important. There can be no perfect puja. Do you think my puja is all perfect? No, no, no. It is not even half perfect. A puja I know, I am totally aware. If the same puja had been done with another 2 assistants for more than 3 hours, it would have been near perfect. I finished the whole thing in 1 hour. How can you keep doubting about what you are doing the puja rightly or not? Don't bother about it. Attitude is important. Even in public service, if a man is honest, half the job is done. Then the other half is completed by efficiency. Honesty and efficiency. Honesty in puja is attitude, bhakti. So I wish you all well. ఇంకా నేనున్న 4 రోజుల్లో ఎవరైనా కనపడవచ్చు, రావచ్చు, పోవచ్చు. సంతోషం. అందరూ ప్రసాదం తీసుకోండి. ప్లీజ్ eat something, take something. And sometimes I have the pleasure of denying your food at your home to your taste. That's my pleasure. I make you eat here. Vicarious. Ramaran. Gauracharan.